Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Dark Fox here, back again with another video. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. It's more of an, sort of options. You, pick different choices and it leads to a different result, that kind of game. But it's supposed to be a horror, I'm guessing psychological horror, but we will find out together. Anyways, we are playing Do Not Take This Cat Home. And we will get right into it. You're not having a great day, as usual. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. One hell of a time to start your day. Typical. But maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today? Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You turn to head home when? Cat. Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. ... But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps. You follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the valley and walk forward. Alley. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. Oh! I pressed a button, but I figured out how to quickly do that. It's the other mouse button. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Meow! Meow! Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, there's a cat. Huh. Guess it should have been obvious. At least my character's smart enough. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Meow. Why did I get startled? So, so cute. And it definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. Oh, I feel like this one's gonna. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord? You know, I have different opinions about that. I think I would mind. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyways? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave eventually? I mean, yeah, that's smart. Even the cat's unimpressed. The cat doesn't answer. Oh, I'm having too much fun with this game already. Obvious. Oh my god, I'm actually having too much fun with this already. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. Well, the name of the game is Do Not Take the Cat Home, so I'm gonna have to do this, unfortunately. With a sigh, you take a decisive step back. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to be taking a pet on a whim. Rent's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in dough. You give the cat a sad nod. Sorry, good luck out here, okay? Cat gets struck by lightning. Oh. You turn around and leave the cat in the alley behind. Rain's picking up. Time to head home. Ending. Not a fool! Well, I say that was the real ending. Anyways, it was It was a pleasure making this video. I'm kidding. We're continuing. That's not the end there. You're gonna have a great day as usual. Blah blah blah. Alright, we need to go back to that point. That whole overlord speech. As if waiting for you to make the next move. Take cat home. I have to. Literally. I'd run out of choices. You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? Oh my god, that was loud. You're all alone. Well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so you bring the cat close. I'm so glad there's a back button, because I totally would have missed that if it didn't. You didn't realize it was shivering just until then, but it slowly breezes you as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. You think, a little while, will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? Yeah, categories. You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food and head back home. You live in a modest apartment. Was I heading to work? 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. 1 you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living thing inside it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. You put some cat food on the saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. I miss up again. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food. I hit a button again. And completely ignore. What? Hey! That's rude. Don't ignore food. I'm hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. I didn't try very hard. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen and start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread. Just mayo spread. Turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Tomato sliced. Ow! No, I'm sliced. You wince and you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. God dang it. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops on the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows, almost pointedly at you. It has a taste for human flesh! I press him. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just a... Ah! You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly, but enthusiastic at the blood on the... I knew it! At my blood. Or your blood. You're so shocked. By the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely clean. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. Yeah, no kidding. Right? Yeah, I agree with you. Sure, you're no cat expert. But that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? Well, regardless, it just goes straight back to the little all fun, happy music. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyways. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. I still don't believe that for 1 second. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound while you're eating a sandwich, while you clean the kitchen, while trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? It's really just predicting everything I'm suggesting. You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. Meow! 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 Ah, come on, enough already! You shove it away a little more forcefully this time, out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have that many options. You don't have many options left other than tossing the cat in the rain. After finding the number of the local vet, you pick up your landline and... did the cat just cut the power? The lights just went out? Great, just great. Great. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. Yeah, rain doesn't do that often. And you just had a cat dash around the corner with a thirst for blood. You check your cell phone, only to find out it's out of battery. Oh my god, how? Didn't you just open it? You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving it out earlier. The outing has been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. Dot, dot, dot. It's quiet. Too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why'd the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. Oh. Is that saying hell or help? I'm seeing the words kill and help. And something starting with a G. But it's just G. The cat sits on top of your digital clock, staring at you. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working with all the powers, but the numbers are lit up. And going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You think that it was a statue if you didn't know any better. Honestly, this might be a statue. The other cat might be right behind me! It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking, not even breathing, but its eyes. Yeah. I think it might have gotten into my weed stash, you know? With those pupils. This isn't no... Yeah, you think? You're afraid... No shit. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all, but as soon as the thought enters your head, you start to feel a sharp urge to vomit, and my eyes suddenly go staticky, like a 1990s TV. Those eyes. Its eyes hold you still, even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round, inky bits. The flashlight flickers. Oh, come on. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctuated with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart. It's overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How's the clock still working with no power? Good question. You don't know why such a question matters at the moment. God damn it. But you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. The order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You know, it's a backup generator specifically for this one clock that I had installed 17 years ago. You back away from the clock and feel as the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator preparing to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever's watching you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as it had whispered. Oh no. I feel like something's about to attack me. Ah, frick that. Right into your ear. Well, I quite literally heard it. Right into my soul. No, more like in my ear. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens in you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear grip on your mind. Your legs tangled together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Oh! Broke both my ankles right away. A sharp pain explodes in the center of foot. Oh my god, did I actually just break both my ankles? Oh my god! I swear, every time I say something, it just... Oh, I don't know if I'm just great at, like, guessing or if I'm just getting lucky as hell, but, like, this is hilarious. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath of it. You hear the... Did the cat just stab me? You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming from outside. Did I get stabbed? The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what, in regards to your inexplicably open door screeches to a halt. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. Yeah, I figured out that was a knife at the very beginning. It's your kitchen knife. And still tainted red from your earlier blunder? But that's not right. No, that's a lot more blood than was on it before. And I'm just gonna ignore the trail and pool of blood. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulp dryly as the pain in your foot... Oh, did I read that wrong? You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you'd left it. Oh! When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light of your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife, as if skipping in delight. And it bends down to lap the blood dripping from the blade. Ah, you son of a bitch, I knew it was you. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths, discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue, spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray kitten you've taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Are aliens coming to pick me up? Blood? I think we've discovered already that it's blood. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding again. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forwards. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything except your blood. I skipped that part. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. I thought I skipped another thing. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. You won't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Wait. No. Even then, you don't stop running because... If that's the cat right there ahead of you... Wait. Then... What's behind me? What in the world's behind you? Is it a much larger cat? Oh. Oh, do I want to run towards the bloodthirsty cat or look behind me? Because if I take my eyes off this thing, I know I'm probably dead, but... Nope, hold on. I'm gonna save here. Just so I can come back here. Because this took a long time. Look behind me. ... Huh. Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0. It begins. That was all! Anyways, I'm gonna leave this here for now. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this game so far. It's definitely got an eerie vibe to it. And don't you worry, it's not ending anytime soon, because apparently there's 39 endings to this game. And I'm gonna be trying to at least discover as many of them as I can throughout my playthroughs. Anyways, it was fun playing this game, and even more fun entertaining all of you. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!